I had seen some videos before, like Kia's, where like she was like, who did I move in with? And I was thinking about it once, like people that marry people fast and do all these things fast with people that they just meet, like they have a lot of stories where it's mostly bad. And then like I'm always hoping that I'm on the good side where it's good, but these past years with this guy have been very horrible. Like, we got married and you can tell someone just tried to cut me off. So I feel like mine's been on the bad side, although like yeah, every day I hope that, you know, it's a good thing we are together or living together or having another baby, or, you know, we're just trying. Well, supposedly, I think so, right? So we met, we divorced, we reconciliated for a couple of months. I became homeless in California. He left me in California by myself with my son. I took my son to my parents' house. After that, I went and worked for some money just so I could pay my bills, because I was earning a lot of money out there being a DoorDasher. After that, came back to California. Somehow we ended up coming back together because he went back when I was doing good. Next thing you know it, we come back together. He ends up stranded at the gas station. I didn't know about that, but I left Las Cruces. I went to Pecos. After that, I moved back with my parents, and then I moved here after that. I tried to talk to him again, and it was like I thought it was gonna be a good thing. I thought everything was good, and he was not what I thought it was gonna be like. I thought he would have been like kind, but he was always like on his phone, and he's still always on his phone, and he would ignore me more, and he would be very mean to me. Then from 2022 in 2023, he started putting his hands on me. There's 2 times that he choked me where like I almost passed out and I couldn't breathe. And then like after I had my son, like, well, he bruised my back area. It was really weird. I didn't want to have sex with him, and he was like very mad. And then another time he like just like punched my rib cage area, and another time he punched my face, my side of my cheek face. Yeah, it was very bad. And whenever I think about it, like I just think like, you know, worse things have happened to me, where I was in Pecos living by myself, and next thing you know, this girl just gets mad at me, and she like starts like trying to fight me. So then she ends up hitting me. I fall to the floor. Her and her boyfriend are like kicking me on the floor, kicking my face and hitting me, or whatever was happening. I don't know. I was like almost unconscious, but I got up, you know, because I was able to. So I think about it all, and then sometimes I think like, well, why would he want to do that to me if horrible things have happened to me? Like, I didn't do nothing to this guy. Whatever. Well, when we got married, I thought it was like a really cool thing. I always talk about it like this because I really thought it was like such a good thing, and then like now, you know, this was not supposed to happen where I have a baby by him again, because after Z, which was my first son, you know, that we were married and we like agreed like we should have a baby because it would be cool. I wanted to have a baby, he wanted to. And after that, he like did something where he left me for a lady, a girl. She was an elder lady, so she wasn't like in my age, she was like older than me. And he wanted to go, and he started talking about how like I can't go over there and hang out with them, and it was his ex-girlfriend and she wouldn't want me there, and they had food but I couldn't have any. And I was just like, okay, like, it's cool. It was weird. I don't treat people like this, but it was weird. So I left his house. And I filed for divorce because we were at an area parking lot in front of dollar store, and he was talking about like we're gonna have a shootout, and it was just weird. When I brought it up to him, he said it was not me, it was someone on the side of the door. And I was just like, I understand you. I believe you. But either way, he was just starting to like try to act like things he was trying to do with me were okay, and it was just weird. Like he would I don't know, I was just waking up with bruises, and now I know like he moves while he sleeps, and he still does it, and it hurts. You know, because I don't know, like, you know, that's kind of weird. Like, that's a little bit too much. So anyways, after this like whole entire thing of that, like, there was another incident where he was hitting me with the towel, like as if I was his friend that was in the shower with him, and we're just playing like that. Like, I thought it was even more weird. Like, why are you treating me like I'm trying to be a guy or something? So then after that, I left his house. I filed for order of protection because of him becoming like weird and violent. And then after that, I was just like, you know, I have to get a divorce by him, because this could get very weird if I end up married to this guy forever. And he's already like coming up with shit that I didn't even like say or do. So anyways, so then after that, we get a divorce, and I didn't look at him while we were at court or anything. I just ignore him. I just do my thing because I'm like already like scared. And then like as we sat there, he started bringing up things like as if I'm not black and I can't say the word nigger. So he just tries to act like everything I'm doing right now is horrible, being with him. So I'm like, all right, like, that kind of hurt me a lot, actually, because I was like, what the fuck? Like, we're together, and I was telling you these things, like jokingly, we're hanging out, and I'm talking to you, like cool, like, I'm telling you about these things, and I'm, like, in another mindset, because, first of all, who even knows what's going on with people nowadays when like these metal balls and things, like that's one of the things going on first, and the contamination is another thing, and then how people are drugging people without even meeting them the next day or before the before the day, and the next day, because they don't even have any contact with them and no one even knows who the cyber stalkers are. Now some people know a little bit of who they are. Yeah, I'm just saying. So I'm like happy every single day, and I don't even cry about it because like it's just weird, like I really thought it was cool. But then he says like things like, oh yeah, like you were getting mad at the machine because it wouldn't start. I was just like, well, it's starting for everyone else, like what am I doing wrong? So yeah, I was a little upset, like what the heck is going on here? So then that happened at the gym once where I was just trying to work out, and then next like the machine was just acting stupid. So I was like, alright then, fine. The fuck? So I talked to one of the people about it, like what's going on here? And he's like, just move to another one. Whatever. Because people nowadays on YouTube are talking about how they are experiencing things with sensors. So anyways, he's trying to cap on me. It's fine, I'm not that type of person to be fucking mean and stupid and rude to people unless they want to be fucking stupid with me. And I get it, they did it. Oh, hey, we're gonna drug your brother and we're gonna make him do this to your cousin, because you kicked Stephanie out of the house and you made her wait outside for her mom till she came and picked her up in her bus. Alright then. You want to act like you didn't drug my brother? Alright then. You want to act like I did that on purpose? Wow, I have taken hour walks in heat and I didn't complain. With no shade. Okay, so anyways, that's people that live in the ghetto, by the way, and don't have everything for themselves. And I'm not saying anything about Stephanie because I understand. But like she did something where this girl did something where it's not Stephanie Rodriguez that I'm talking about. So this other girl that was my best friend, she yelled at my little brother just because he touched the piano. Like, what the fuck does it even matter, dude? Like, it's not that serious. So I was like, dude, get the fuck out of my house. Like, why are you even acting like that? He's a little ass kid, dude. He's barely turning 18 right now and I'm already 30 years old. Like, come on. We are way older. But no, to Ola, the lady that put something in between my mom's leg while I was sleeping and I was awake just looking at her as a little 1-year-old, or when she was talking out of nowhere from wherever the fuck she was talking from, everyone on my son Hayla's life, on my son Z's life, now they're gonna try to do something. I know they are because they're African. So anyways, she was like, oh, why are you putting your hands right there? To my mom. I'm like, what the fuck, where is this lady even talking from? And I recognize her voice because nobody else sounds like these Africans, okay? Anyways, so since, I'm trying to let off steam because I am pregnant, and I feel bad because this guy is always talking about mold in my house and talking shit about my house and talking about how what if one thing goes wrong with your electricity and the next he starts fucking with the electricity and now it's like damaged almost. That was one thing. Or another thing where he's always jumping around the house and we had a leak for like 2-3 months. That's another thing, because he's just acting like because he came from a better place, where he was related to the former president somehow, or related to the person that was working with the former president somehow, like he lived a better life. Oh, I don't live like this over there. I wasn't like this over there. Yeah, well, dude, there was people going into my house since I was a little girl, and I don't even know how these fucking metal balls got inside of my body. So you had a better life out there probably. Anyways, so and yeah, I am a little upset, but I'm more sad because like it just like seems like I'm like expecting good things, and I missed out on relationships one only because Roderick was probably never going to be with me, although I really liked him. And that's one guy that I met here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, that I really liked, but he was just not for me, I guess, or he isn't for me, Like, it's alright. It's no worries, you know? Just one person that I met here in Las Cruces. But before even Roderick, there was a time where where I got in contact with my ex-boyfriend, and this was the time where I was homeless, and he didn't want to talk to me. He didn't want to be around me before or after Alec. We just went there together, and he left me after that because he said that I was acting like I was talking about things that weren't on his phone, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, we were at a Blythe motel, and I seen a girl on his Instagram while he was using the restroom, or, you know, doing something else, looking at the girl. I was like, well, there's no way that he can like anyone else more than he likes me, you know, because I thought everybody that, you know, he really liked me. It doesn't make me sad anymore because, I don't know, you know, I just feel like I'm very positive about things, like, you know, how I used to feel. So that's how I used to feel, and I can't involve that with now, you know, because right now I'm just upset because he's saying, how does mold grow on the wall, when he's the one telling me, you know, like, there's mold on the wall and about this and that, and about how nasty it is. And so he's acting like he knows about it a lot, right? When he looks everything up, so maybe he knows about it, I'm thinking. And I'm like, dude, like, turn on the air to number 10 like a couple of days ago already. Like, can you just turn on the air to 10 when you're in there showering? Because, you know, all the water on the walls, like, I had to go and wipe that, because then if not, then it's gonna be very bad in there, and mildew will grow, not only mold, okay? Like, on the floor areas and everything, how the water goes down the walls. So then, anyways, that's why I'm upset, because he was saying, oh, how does this happen? Oh, something's wrong with you. Oh, this and that. And then earlier, it's getting crazier, everybody, because earlier my shoes, my slippers and my socks were on the trash can area, because my trash can is closed straight, like, box at the top. So I put it on there and I close it to make sure it's on lock and that it doesn't fall off. And then when I go in there, like, an hour and a half after, I guess it was on the floor, and I went and told him, like, who leaves the things on the trash can on top right there? They're gonna end up falling. That's what happens. And I was just like, what do you mean? I locked it. So if you would have seen them, why wouldn't you want to pick them up? Because I haven't gone in there, and I put them up there. And then so I was just like, well, it's getting weird. Like, it's going back, like, to where he was just acting like he's not ever said these things or done these things. So I'm telling you everything he thinks that I did wrong, so that, you know, because I don't care, you know. That's what happens. Like, I don't care. So then we were in California, and then next thing you know, it makes me really sad, because my first boyfriend that I ever had, that in my brain, I think that he was the first person that ever had sex with me. And I'm saying it like this because there's been times where I'm waking up and going to the restroom, and I feel someone behind me, and they have this thing in their hand. They, like, stab me in the shoulder area, like a needle, and, like, I just, like, faint. And I'm just saying, like, I don't know who they are. Like, I don't know Tavares the Rat, and I'm saying it specifically him because he was following me once in Los Angeles. Alright, so I'm just saying that. I don't know about this guy, but everything is gonna just be told how I think it is, because you remember people's images. So anyways, and everything that I am saying from beginning to end all these 20 minutes on my life, on my son Hala's life that he loves the most, for they won't try to do some voodoo shit and be like, hey, you know, we killed Z, you know, or some African shit, you know. So anyways, on what I love the most, I'm not lying, okay? And so anyways, and I'm saying that because someone gave me a ride, and it was like a person. I don't know how old he was, but he was in the car with two little kids, and I was stranded at the hospital, and I don't know about them, right? But good thing they gave me a ride. I gave them $20 because I was able to. And next thing you know it, he just said something like that about this guy. So I was like, you know. He said specifically, like, I don't want him to try to do anything like African voodoo on me, and then next thing you know it, like, something's going on with me. Like, no, I just want to stay away from that guy. I was like, okay. I didn't think about it, but now that I think about it, like, you know, it's not that he talks to himself, but I'm just saying, like, why are you being mean to me? That's all I am saying. Like, what did I do to you? I didn't do nothing to you, so why are you being mean to me? But, you know, I guess there's another guy involved, a male rat, a cyber stalker. He's a white male with blue eyes. I've talked about this male rat before, and he walks in front of the Circle K on the street, Missouri, Las Cruces, or he walked there while I was driving slow there and trying to talk to me about something like, are you gonna snitch, and trying to threaten me. And there was another time where I seen him again when I was going to Walmart on the back street. And there was another time where I seen him and he had a white beard, a fake white beard. And his voice is very familiar because he's a cyber stalker and he's weird. And I can tell. I know these people, I know these rats' voices already. So anyways, why I bring it up is because it's not just one thing. These two things go together. So, like, let's say me and him are in a problem or whatever, or we are arguing, not a big problem, but we are arguing, or I am just mad. Not even involving him too much. I'm just upset about the things that he does. Like, it's really weird. Like, only because he came from somewhere that is better, supposedly, you know, because I could have had my own things when I could have had my own career. Even in just being in a little audition and getting the part that I was going to get. So I could have had something, okay, everyone? I could have been on the commercial. I could have had a little bit of money. No. So I could have had a little bit of something. And then so, I get it. I shouldn't be talking about these things. Hey, I shouldn't be remembering everything, but I'm going to. So anyways, no. And then so, you know, like, I get it. You came from somewhere better, supposedly or supposedly not. I don't know what you're trying to portray. But, you know, anyways, like that other tweaker rat, whenever anyone can hear anything and then they remember something or forget something, well, they want to make it seem like we're only remembering the bad things. And that's why I just say, like, I'm just trying to be positive about things, but I got a little bit upset, so I'm putting everything together just like how I can remember everything. So this is the part that I look back at, like, what's going on here, you know. I had already talked to Alec about how I married him, and Alex says that, you know, he was like trying to figure out what was going on with me, but he didn't have my number or something. Alright then, after we broke up and I left California and came here, and then so when we talked to each other, We were barely even messaging. I barely even messaged him once. And this guy got my phone and sent him a picture of me. And then he picks up the phone when Alec calls, and then he says, oh, something, I don't even know. And then he tells me something else. He says that, oh yeah, he has a kid. He has a wife, and he's happily married, and he has his family already, so he doesn't want you anymore. I was like, okay. After that, like a couple of days, my son Z is in the car with him, in the truck with him. And this is where like I break down, I run out of breath, my heart is stopped, my brain is like trying to get controlled by their African voodoo shit, whatever the fuck that shit is called, right? Supposedly that. Not the cyber stalkers that put the Bluetooth things in me, right? No, they're same people, right? Or who knows, right? Them, whatever that is, they're trying to act like, hey, you know, it's okay, he's okay. Because a little girl brought my son to the front of Walmart and said this little kid was outside walking. Alright, well, I don't know how, but thank God that Z was at the front of the store while I just come out of the restroom. So anyways, I go back to the car, and I have my son while he was supposed to be in the truck with the dad, but the dad was sleeping. This guy's still trying to touch my leg. Anyways, and then I'm just like, whoa, like what just happened, you know? I don't know if he was just mad or something because I was somehow talking to Alec. I don't know, because I wasn't really talking to Alec. I barely even messaged him. And it was this guy messaging him with my freaking picture of an ugly ass picture, which I was even upset about because I've lost all of my pictures from when Z was born, of up to 2 years old, all the way to when I was like in high school. And some of those memory cards I can't find, and it's really weird because, you know, people are going into my house, and I know that now because some things that I had when I was here, I cannot find anymore. Alright, like a lot of things. Not only a wedding dress that I had sketched out because I can draw. Not only that, but other things, you know. Like phones. Like phones that I saved and I just never used them. Anyways, you know, I'm not gonna talk about that because $20 have came up missing as well, and you know it's because they were for me. When I'm the one getting the money from some elder lady, so whatever, you know, people are like that, you know, or he is like that, because you know, I'm always hoping that there's gonna be something good for me. So anyways, so I contact Alec again not too long ago, and then I'm like, oh hey, hope you're doing good. I heard that you have a family and stuff. Well, I hope you're doing good. I hope everything's well. I don't want to come in between you and your wife. I just want to tell you that I hope you're doing good, and I love you. I hope you're doing good. Like, you know, just like trying not to have a bad thing between us, because he was my first boyfriend, and it's not like I love him, I want to go be with him, you know, because it's not just like that. And plus, it's not even like that, okay, because it was not like that. But now he said to me, oh, I'm not even married, I don't even have children, like what's going on? Like, I'm like, oh, okay, like, oh, alright, I understand. Like, this guy was just fucking lying the whole entire time and ditching me in California. Okay, you know. He has said that he has wanted to find a girl to be with. He has said that if he had somewhere better, that he would live there. Like, I get it. He doesn't want to be here. I like my house. I was gonna remodel it, and he took some money from my account, like a lot of money from my account. And even before that, I had gave him some money because he was gonna buy something to eat or something for us, and he was gonna bring the change back, and it didn't happen. Okay, that was EBT cash money, so I was just like, alright, man, like, I've not done this to you, but alright, whatever. And even if I were to even have tried to, like, it was like jokingly, but I'd never done that, and I'd probably not do that, and I'd probably like return the money. But it's fine, like, you know, he says that he has been through a bad experience here, and I feel like he just takes it out on me. So it's really weird. People shouldn't do that to people, but he does that. So it's weird. They're trying to say my name in the background, but I don't know them. So anyways, I guess African voodoo strong shit is them. So, you know, they're going high power with it. It's weird. I don't even give a fuck. Anyways, not that I don't listen to, you know, the music from out there sometimes, because I used to sing to the music, and now I just feel like, damn, I probably have to listen to better music that doesn't involve people that he would know, or people that he would live in the same country as, or anybody that would say anything like I just can't listen to some people anymore, because they either like him or they would do some sneaky ass shit, you know. I get it, it's cool. Like, someone tried to hit me and Z, and that car was not just driving the speed limit, that car was driving over the speed limit to where we were at. So I get it, you know. He tells me that, hey, you've been sick, well, whatever, you've been sick since we've met. Well, duh, maybe I was gonna be pregnant by another guy. The fuck? I don't fucking know why I was sick that day, that I wasn't feeling good and I was having cramps, and you thought that you needed to call the ambulance because I was having horrible cramps. That happens sometimes, you know. Like, I don't understand why, like, he acts like it's not a big deal, but it's only not a big deal when he brings it up as him saying it like, oh, I was just doing it because of this. I'm like, dude, like, you're dramatic, like, you're doing a lot. But whatever, you know, it's a cool thing to be dramatic nowadays, you know. Anyways, back in the days of my dad were to say, it was just like, all right, go back into the house, do something to them, you know. Anyways, that's what they were doing to everyone, right? Not just me. On my son Halo's life, you know, because he's the most loved one. But if anyone wants to try to act like I don't even love him, then I'll put it on my niece Asia then, because I love her the most, you know. And my other niece too, but I can't say her name. So anyways, and her little sister too. So I don't have a lot of nieces, so anyways, don't worry about it. Oh, and then my other little niece that I don't want to say the name of, she also has a little sister. It's kind of cute. I love her too. I don't live in California anymore. I don't get to visit them, and it sucks, you know. Because I was doing fine, and the next thing you know, one day it's just like, oh, you know, Alec's gonna just start being aggressive and mad, and he's never like this, and things just change, and I'm like, hey, like, get a hold of yourself, you're not like that. And he doesn't hurt me, you know, he just taunts like he's gonna hurt me. But it's cool, you know, like, you know, I knew that he loved me. I knew that because he treated me like that, you know. He was very good to me. He'd ask me, like, how are you? He'd talk to me every day. He would never be on his phone while I was around him. He always showed that he cared about me. He made me feel good. He would ask me what's the matter, if something was wrong, if I looked even down, because hello, I've been getting cyber stalked since I was a little girl. And when I was with him, I felt a little better. Okay, not like that I had to talk about the things that were happening, but I did tell him once, like, hey, some guy said he was from Nigeria, and I was hearing him in my room, and he said he was going to come and save me. I don't even know. I told him that once because I had heard that once when I was a little girl, but that's not even what I'm talking about. Where I'm talking about where I have to hear these people be fucking rude to me. Oh, it's not real. What's happening is not real. Like, fine then. I wasn't fucking telling anyone that because I didn't even know. I'm just hearing you all fucking talk shit to me from I don't fucking know where. Alright then. Whatever. You know, they're just cyber stalking me with a big ass drone, fucking recording me, watching me with the camera, making sure they have like fucking shit inside of my body and shit so they can be able to just like put an overlay on their face one day and use it as that and then get money off of it. I was doing fine. Next you know it, like, things just become different at Alex's house and whatever. I get sad about it sometimes because I don't think he'll ever understand me. I really loved him because he was my first boyfriend that I thought I had ever like been with. You know, like my first boyfriend that I ever did anything with or he did anything with me with. And now that I think about it, it disgusts me, you know, how people can just go into a person's house and rape them while they're sleeping. But anyways, I still don't say that is what was happening because I'm hoping it wasn't. But these people wish for it to be happening every day, so I just try to forget about things. Because like I said, like I don't need to be talking about them all the time. So nowadays what I just do is if they talk to me that day that I'm recording, then if they want to try to say something sneakily as I pretend that I'm not recording, then I'll say it. So I have just been posting stop cyber stalking abuse because to be saying the same story every single day is just not like what I want to do because I've already said it, you know. I don't know why they're stalking me. I don't know why they're talking to me. I don't know why they don't like me. I don't know why they dislike me. I don't know. I don't care. Because they're kind of fake to me now, you know. They're fake. But, you know, I did something to them somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how. Because I never ever meant to do anything to anyone. Like, so, I don't know if I hurt them or not, but okay. I guess, you know, that's how it is. But going back to the Alex story, so I try to talk to him and he won't talk to me sometimes. So it just makes me sad, you know. Because not too long ago, like, I started realizing, like, my vision was becoming blurred a little bit. And then I realized that, like, my vision is blurred, but then, like, after I got hit on the face, I moved in here. Well, in Pecos when I got hit. I moved in here and Then after that, like, I had one little mirror in the room because we were living in a trailer area. And most of my days that I was here, I was just working. And that's it. That's all I would do. So I would always try to, like, look at my pictures and, like, why does it look like that? Oh, why does it look a little bit different now? Oh, yeah, all right then. You didn't say anything then. Whatever then, right? You know, if I don't say, hey, you know, they didn't say anything, they're just gonna keep, like, trying to make it seem like something is going on with me throughout the whole video in the background. Now, like, shut the fuck up. To everyone that has something within their ears, oh, now, just for them to be like, oh, I forgot what she was saying. Oh, I don't want to go back and replay it. Anyways, so, yeah, he doesn't reply to me now, and I was just like, whoa, this guy told me a different thing, that you had children and everything. And he's like, oh, well, anyways, so, yeah, that's not true. Like, we should hang out. And I was just like, well, I don't even live over there, and I live over here. And he's like, all right, well, tell me when that guy's out of your house, you know? And I was just like, wow, like, how would I ever do that if this guy doesn't even want to leave because he says he has nowhere else to go, which is a lie, because he says he does. I don't know, it's really weird. He just treats me like this on purpose. And he's, like, watching me as I talk, and it's just like, what the fuck? It's just getting more weird. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what did I even do? But I'm just gonna put it on pause again because it's just weird.
So I'm just like, man, I'll just manage it, man. You are a perfect wife minus schizophrenia. But the schizophrenia ruins everything. It makes you bipolar, it makes you think delusional ideas, it makes you become somebody else. But minus that, you're the best wife man could ever want. And your only issue is your schizophrenia. That's why I always tried, okay, alright, fine. Even from that girl you feel the same way about, but doesn't have schizophrenia. I never did. And so therefore I just stayed at home and like, alright. Every man has a fantasy. Every man has what they dream about. And you are my fantasy. You really are. Minus the schizophrenia. So, like, what do you want me to do? I'm lonely as fuck every time I leave you. I miss you every time. So I leave you. Don't have much to get out of life. I really don't. Minus the schizophrenia, you are the perfect wife. Perfect. Minus the schizophrenia. I'm not perfect either. I'm a poor ass poor back nigga. So I think doing both is very well. One's heart because it's good like that. Like a beautiful flower. You look at a beautiful flower, you feel like, yo. I mean, you're a trashy person. Like, actually, nice, sweet girl, kind, loving person. Like, you're amazing. You're like the perfect wife, dude. Just schizophrenic. And you get schizophrenic, and you get bipolar, and then you get bipolar, the personality changes, and it's like somebody else entirely, and it's like, oh my god, why am I stuck with this person? And then when schizophrenia goes, and like, oh yeah, this is wrong. It's a nice person. I love this person. But schizophrenia comes out of it, and like, the whole thing is like, so it's just, as why I'm around. People asking me, leave. Like, I really do have somewhere else to go to, but I'm gonna go there. Fuck. No, I don't. Like, if that place I wanted to go to had another beautiful girl that I was in love with, that I could take my kids with, probably go, bro. But the person I'm in love with currently is the person I'm living with. I'm not in love with anybody else for now. I don't want to leave the person I'm in love with. Even though the person is a fucking, like, can be a pain in the ass, can be a schizophrenic, whatever. But it does not change the fact that this is the person I'm in love with currently. That's not that girl I'm in love with, then I would leave. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I don't like being alone. Like, I don't like doing it. I hate it. Every fucking time I left you. Why would I leave again? Like, why? So now I leave my name. Very slow, man. I don't want to waste that fucking life. I don't have time for that bullshit. I really don't. If I find out that girl I'm in love with one day in the future, then Sarah, I will tell you bye-bye. But until then, I cannot go because this is the who I'm in love with for now. This is the person I've been in love with for 6 years. So what do you want me to do? Leave? And then to make it worse, I like my second kid a lot more than I like you. So how the fuck am I gonna leave both of them? Like, what do you want me to do? I can't leave. I can't. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still here. I'm like, I'm still here because this is the person I love for now. This is the kid. I don't love you, so don't get me wrong. The thing is gone. I'm so happy he's not even around. For now, I love this kid right here, and I love this girl right here. And if I leave, I'm gonna miss them. So I stay. Then yes, sometimes you have to, it's not as if it's every day we fight or all the time we fight. We fight up and down. However, the particular comes in, up and down. And I'm never in a good mood, regardless of you or not. I'm just trying to keep being alive. And that's not your fault. I just hate being here so fucking much. I'm just so angry every day. I wake up like, why am I here? But the person I love makes it a little bit easy, at least it's a little bit less because the person I love around. And then you're telling me to leave. I'm like, don't you know I'm in love with you? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, leave to go where? I can't, dude. That's the only reason why. I just can't. The last time I left, it was a nightmare. It was a literal disaster. I ended up losing my mind for over 2 years because I was shocked. It was like a mental shock. I was so used to having the car around. If you need to left, I went into shock. And I'm like, I want, because you love the person, man. You go to bed next to the person, you hug the person, you kiss the person makes the food, you love on the person. Like, it's like a lot of you, and then you're not determined to leave. No matter what you do, if you like pick a gun and shoot me, it does not change how I feel. Like, it hits me in that moment, but it never changes how I feel. It never changes. So I stay around because this is the person I love. When I find another girl I'm in love with, you not even 2 times into this shit. Bruh, like you wouldn't even ask me to leave, dude. I would already been done already. Because that's what a man would do. You would go to the man who's in love with. But if I don't have any other person I'm in love with, where going with the man that I'm with? I don't go be alone, be sad, even 10 times more sad. Not miserable, crying. I cried when we were gone. I literally cried so many times. Which is even more depressing than hating being alive. You can hate being alive. And you can cry a little tiny, not crying every day, crying. Bro, I ain't gonna do that shit again, crying, being an emotional wreck, getting drunk, doing stupid shit just because your girlfriend is not around anymore. Nah. When I found out that girl I'm in love with Sarah, I wouldn't even tell you about that. You wouldn't even know when I left the house. I would just be like, sorry, I'm in love with somebody else. But I don't know how that would ever happen. it could happen. I don't know because we have feelings for a girl. They don't really ever go with you to find feelings for another girl. And most times, so I would literally have to fall in love with somebody else. And that's not really gonna really happen. No. And it didn't happen before I met you. It didn't happen after I met you. It's even. It's 2022. It didn't happen before I met you. It didn't happen after I met you. 100%. It's real, true feeling. Real, true emotional attachment. Real, true. Look, I live with you in a trailer with no, even I will still stay here with you, even in a homeless car, I will still stay here with you, even in, I will still, that's love, That's when you're in love with a girl, when you do absolutely willing to do absolutely anything for that girl and be with that girl for whatever reason, and you're in love, even at your own expense, even though you know that, hey, dude, this girl's gonna ruin your life, and you still go. So I told you, I don't think about myself anymore. I just think about how I'm going to be. What is good for my mind? What is good for my mental mind? And what is not going to make me crash out? Being away from Sarah, I would crash out. I would absolutely 100% crash the fuck out. Especially being away from Sarah and